Hello everybody, welcome back. We are playing some Diana Aphelios Midrange. I've always loved the Nightfall mechanic, but I almost always just played the Diana Nocturne version. I don't think I've ever given Diana Aphelios a try, and I thought it'd be pretty good in the current meta to see how it can go. There were a few cards I want to test out, but specifically I've just kind of missed the Nightfall package. Yeah, let me double check to make sure, but I'm pretty sure the normal Nightfall aggro version with Diana Nocturne actually has a pretty good win rate right now. It's like 51% compared to 47% on the version we're playing. But I did not feel like the Nightfall aggro deck was really well suited to the current meta. I think the aggro version with Nocturne has a pretty good matchup into other aggro decks, stuff like Pirates that's going around because you have so much drain and heal. But I don't think it has a very good matchup into Darkness, which is currently the most popular deck. And so I thought this deck actually had a lot of tools to help kind of fight back in that current meta, right? Against the aggro decks, you have triple guiding touch and stuff, which is really nice. And Aphelios and Vile Feast, right? All these ways of grinding out the opponent from healing in those aggro matchups. But you also have ways of beating the long matchups, stuff like Darkness, right? The control games, with stuff like a big Winding Light turn, or triple Lunari Priestess to get the big invokes, right? And I thought this deck looked really cool. And so this specific deck list that I picked, I think had like a 70% win rate over, 20 plus games, however many the person had played. I just got this deck list from Mastering Runeterra. And I tried it last night testing it to see if I wanted to make a video on it because I don't usually play meme decks. I like to find competitive decks. And I went 5-2 with it, and it felt really good. I don't know if we played Darkness at all, but man, Winding Light, I won like 3 of those games with just playing Winding Light, and then on my if that opening attack turn didn't work with Winding Light, on my next turn I just play Underdusk on him and activate it again for only 2 mana, like getting another Winding Light, which is such a killer combo. Like the one game I had 2 Duskbringers, so I was able to drop Winding Light on turn 5 attack with Diana and Aphelios and Winding Light, and then my next attack token I just open attacked or whatever with like Guiding Touch into double Underdusk onto Winding Light, and I won the game. It was so fun. So yeah, we're gonna jump into this, see how it goes, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy the stream. Hey Smock, how's it going? Nice to see ya. We're just getting started, not even in the first game yet. What do you guys think of the new champions so far? I'm excited about them. I don't really know. I don't like Yi in League of Legends, but the champions look pretty cool so far. It's definitely some of the support cards I'm excited for. Sundisk. Okay, this is an interesting one. I like Vengeance for Azerath, and I think we can probably pitch the rest. I used to hate the Sky Shadows. I was not a big fan of the card, but I've come around. Like right here, it's really nice because we don't have much going on. And so next turn we won't have to worry too much about burning. Like since we kind of got that free mana, if we need to, we can kind of just rip a Guiding Touch as our Nightfall Provoker just to get the Lunari Priestess down if we need to. Because we're just not doing much at the moment. I don't really want to pass here. I feel like they'll just end the turn and we're not doing much. Yeah, no, that doesn't feel good, but yeah, Yi seems cool. I'll need to look up the specific. Ooh, wow, all these are actually really fun. We could push 5 damage next turn if we play the Serpent. I'm not entirely against that, but we have a Winding Light coming up soon. I guess Mutsu is just a cheap and easy Nightfall activator that could be pretty flexible. Okay, yeah, I'll need to look this up because there were some specific. Wow, he's just passing. I'm very happy with that. There's some specific cards that I wanted to talk about. I thought looked really cool. Yes, okay, the Flight is such a fun card. I've missed playing this guy. Yesterday I think, like I just said, I went 5-2 yesterday. Ooh. Okay. What do we jam in here with? I guess do we just swing in with the Flight and try to keep our stuff alive for a Winding Light turn and stop them from getting the landmarks? Maybe. If they have quicksand, they'll just burn on one unit, right? Okay, this is fine. A little bit slow. Usually I like to be a little bit more aggressive with this deck, but we're still obviously pretty fine in the mid-range. Like, okay, this is actually pretty nice. Yeah, they don't have a single landmark summon this game. So what if we just, like, summon Winding Light next turn? We could just play the Cloven Way into... or, like, Guiding Touch into Cloven Way to get the draw. The Darkened Lodestone looks so good. Like, 9 out of 10 good. Yeah. I think there are going to be a lot of really good cards. Jeepers. I think it's fine. We're not really worried about our Nexus health. How much do we really need the healing? I mean, he might just swing in here with... yeah, I think... And we could just burn a Pale Cascade. I'm just gonna drop this. And then, oops, and then stun this guy for next round start. And the next time we just open with a Moonsilver into a big Winding Light. Okay, so anyways, yeah, I was saying, I went 5-2 yesterday. There were like 2 games where I had triple flight on the board, and it was so funny. Because I love the card, but it's like, I need something other than these cards, but they kind of just like, keep cycling in the top of their cards in my deck if you actually attack with them, you know what I mean? Oh, interesting. That's interesting. Oh, sorry, I meant to check this one, yeah. Sure. That's actually unfortunate that we don't have Pale Cascade made up if they try to shoot our Cloven Way. Oh, sweet, wow. That's actually pretty good for us, I think. He could obviously just pop it right away now, if he has a Xerath or anything in hand. But we're still probably just gonna rip the Winding Light here. It feels good to actually use him as a finisher in the Nightfall deck, rather than just being good in every other deck and Nightfall is just not good. I'm so distracted. I'm trying to look up Legends of Runeterra Instagram page so I can look at the preview cards and stuff. And I'm just typing the flight into my search bar because I'm like so infatuated with this little bird. I also really like the cards where it's like, yeah, like the Darkened Lodestone, where you can also spend the 8 mana to play as a creature, and the one that came out a few days beforehand. I think they're really cool. Okay, yeah. I really like the Stein Disciple. I think that's such a cool card. I think we just slam in here. He might get a value block here if he wants, but that's still fine. We don't particularly care. It makes his health so much lower that we can kill him off with other stuff like a Diana later on without having to spend a bunch of spells to try to buff her up. Even though hopefully she's going to be leveled up by then. Maybe that was kind of a silly attack, but we got some damage done. We have a lot of cards just sitting here. I'm not really too worried at the moment. I was gonna say I'll just block this and okay. I don't really care. I'm just gonna skip. I don't want them to react with anything in combat like a running scenes or something. So I'm just gonna play my dude. See how they react. Okay, you know what? I was just watching Tracer Sari's video about playing, I don't know, Viego Elise or Viego Evelyn or something, and he was playing against Sundisk, and he saw this card for the first time. I think this is like my first time ever actually playing against this card, because this is just from the Worldwalker expansion. That's pretty cool. I do want to play Aphelios before they get Roiling Sands. And then what do we do here? Just crab at him? Get rid of this guy? We have a stun in hand though with Cloven Way. I kind of want to just do Crescendum, to be honest. I don't know, I think Crescendum might be better. I feel like the Inferno might not be super great here. Okay, sweet. Am I happy with this pass? Yeah. And also, Jund the Prodigy, I think, is a really cool card. The first time, it's a 3-mana 4/3. The first time I'm quickly me Bury on lifesteal that round. I like that. Okay, that's kind of annoying now. We don't really have any easy pink spells. Because we don't. I don't think we run Unspeakable Horror or anything. I think we have 3 Vile Feasts, but we can kind of. That's actually really good. I like that. Oh, oopsies! I forgot we were going Calibro. Now I can actually kill that. That's fine. I don't particularly know if we want to use the Calibrum on it anyways, right? We might see if they play another unit to block. Because otherwise they might be taking... You know what actually be really good here? Our Unto Dusk. That's one card we don't have yet.
Only a fool would enter battle unprepared.
Are we happy if they... we can actually... No, we can't beat them if they block with Aphelios. Or if they block with Zerath. Are we happy if they block with Zerath here? Maybe not. We'll just keep our dude back. Play it safe. I don't really care for the Bandle City package all that much. Like, I don't play a ton of the mecha stuff. But the Mecha Pulverizer is kind of funny. I like their like quirky names and everything. This is like, imagine Unto Dusk right now. We literally just like win the game on the spot. I'm going to cycle this. This card's been dead in our hand. Excuse me, for so long. And I'm actually pretty happy we got this winding light up a little bit. We might just need to like... So close. We have one more attack turn to get there. I'm honestly getting a little bit worried though. They've been so slow. Like, they're gonna find something to do eventually, right? Okay, that's fine. We don't really have that easy grab 'em guns to try to ping a spell now, but... Okay, yeah, he's stunned now, so we don't have to worry about that attacking. What are they doing this turn? Like, I think we just open with the flight. Next turn, we'll have burst speed access to... Oh dang, that's a card. I don't think we're dying here, right? Oh boy, okay. Wow. That is a lot of card. We really want to keep as many guys up as we can.
We will resist. You cannot hold us down.
I don't know if it really matters if we block either one of these, right? Like, they're still only doing 4 damage at the moment. So we'll just go like this. And commit the card. Or commit the action. Okay. If that's the whole turn, I think we're still looking pretty chill.
Sun's beneath me and winds behind me.
Okay, that's one blocker down. We don't really care, I don't think, about the Whirling Things. That's not going to be enough to level up their Zerath. Okay. Should we just Vengeance that? Like, since their Champions of Spell Shield? Oh dang, we lost that dude. That's actually kind of annoying. I'm thinking we Vengeance this guy. He's a big blocker. Next turn, we just start with Sunblessed Vigor into our Unto Dusk. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Okay, we're gonna be able to keep our Winding Light nice and healthy. But I'm just worried about Quicksand. Oh, the flight's actually really good too. Because the flight could push Lethal pretty much on his own. Okay, sweet. I'm happy they passed. Just like this. And then we go Unto Dust. Boom! Look at that. That's so bonkers. I love it. Oh yeah, that's so good. Hopefully he finally sacrifices champions. Okay. We can actually keep like everything alive here. All this waiting, all this storing up my Pale Cascades and Sunblessed Vigors. What is this?
Faithless creature. Sedition.
Oh, really? Really? I don't think we can do too much about that. That's kind of bad, actually. Is there any reason to preemptively Vile Feast so we get the unit? Maybe. I think so, because that spider will die to the pop, the artifact, or the landmark pop when Zerath comes back out. And then we can go here and here. And we keep our board, even though they are all very fragile at the moment. I'm just gonna draw here, honestly. Okay, I definitely do not want to top deck that next turn. Nice, that's a card. I want to get Duskbringer down as well, just as another way to eat up the landmarks. Rats, that's not good. Okay.
Night flowers upon my blade.
Dang. Wow, we're losing 3 units from that? That's kind of annoying. I guess we just use this now. It keeps our Cloven Way alive. And our Flight alive. Very good, okay. Do we play Diana? We only have Duskspell Dust in hand, so they won't activate her Challenger next turn, right? But I don't want to give them an action next turn.
The moon is our queen. The night, her kingdom.
Her animation's so much cooler than Zerath. Zerath is the lamest.
Cold and unforgiving as moonlight.
Oh, is this just gonna shoot our Flight next turn? I really hope it... Okay, we might just be dead here. I hope it shoots our 2/2 Mountain Scryer or something. What's his name? Tiari. Definitely not got that right. Didn't get that one right. Wow, this is falling apart very quickly.
As with all Shurima.
Ugh.
Worthless.
So we have to block everything. And we can't kill Zerath, unfortunately. Okay, how do we ever win this?
Stay the path. Ignorant brawl.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think there's any way we can skimp out on this one. Rats. That's unfortunate. I think we should be fine in that matchup. I think we kind of just got a little bit of a really slow start. Obviously, they did as well. But we had like so many weird things like Pale Cascade in the starting hand that we had to like do that weird play where we had to play like Guiding Touch just to activate like the Lonari Priestess and stuff. It was an awkward game for both of us, I think. Oops, he's not 1-0, 0-1. That was a long game too. I like the long games. Okay, I know some people didn't really like it, but I loved the Ari Kennen meta. Like especially the mirror match, I thought was really fun because the matchups took way too long. But it did feel like every single decision really mattered, right? We're in Diamond 4 playing against the Masters player. That's so funny. I wonder if it's just like 6:30. Absolutely nobody's playing. Okay, Kaisa probably keep Vengeance and pitch the rest. Look at that! I love those cards. Specifically this little guy. Very cute, very cute. Yo, GG. So good, so good. Okay. I was playing a lot of Magic yesterday as well. And I had so many people conceding on me. Like, way, way, way too early. I mean, like, turn 2, turn 3, people were conceding. I'm like, guys, I didn't do that much. Like, they might, like, have a kind of slow start, or I might have a... Did I play Ken and Ezreal on stream? No, I was talking about back in the Ari Kennen meta back when like they first came out and stuff. I've never played Ken and Ezreal actually. You're really enjoying that and TF Nami? Yeah, TF Nami is one of the decks I want to give a try. That one looks really good. I really want to jam Gwen into this deck as well, by the way. I think that'd be fun, but yeah, I want to play more Tribing too, but I don't think that one's probably fantastic at the moment. Nice. I really want to try this matchup. This one's really fun. I love playing against Pirates. I think it's like a very fun aggro deck to play against. I really like the Flight, but it doesn't give us much of a board, right? Because if you actually deal damage with it, it just goes back in your deck. But we'll keep it as a blocker on turn 1 here. Nice. I'm really happy with that start actually. This looks pretty solid. This deck is so based on like turn 3, 4, 5. If you can swing through there, you like cruise after that because once you get the Winding Light turn, it just like they can't take any good trades, and you can kind of like stabilize and stuff. Diane is so good at picking off units. Canada's maybe a real deck now. Yeah, I've seen a lot of like people make videos on it and stuff. I think we're just gonna slam the Sky Shadows here. No, we won't. No, we don't do that because they roast us with Make It Rain. I'm still keeping this guy back just as a blocker for other units, like a Legion Saboteur. Oh, look at that. Okay, yeah, let me see this here. Filtered by champion. Ezreal Kennen. Oh wait, that's not. That's 1 second. Ezreal Kennen has a 52% rate. Nice, that's cool. Compared to like a 54% for Chiping, that's so funny. Okay. I think we just play Sky Shadows. I don't think we get anything with Unto Dusk here. We're taking a lot of damage though. I guess we can block here and here. So now it's just a question of, do we really want to go down that low? Our hand's looking really awkward. This is one of the matchups where I really want to jam Unspeakable Horror into the deck. We really don't have much going for us. Like, what do we do if we do sacrifice Diana? Next turn we just have to rip up flat Unto Dusk into the Lunari Priestess, and then we have a 2-2 against whatever they want to develop into. Ah, this just feels really bad. Ah. I think we're falling too far behind on board if we sacrifice Diana. I don't like it. I do not like it. Okay, nice. That's actually pretty cool. It's not fantastic, but it's an easy, cheap way to get a Fearsome Bugger and activate our Undesk. I was thinking what other play we could do here is you play Lunari Priestess, and then I think you can just play Undesk onto Lunari Priestess, and it'll give you a random invoke. Yeah, this could be pretty brutal. Yeah, our hand's really heavy here. Let's kill this guy.
I will be heard. Face your heretic.
Sure. Yeah, this hand's really funky. If we played Lunar Priestess, she still would have died to the Make It Rain anyways, right after the right card Make It Rain. But yeah, this hand just didn't work out. I don't know. That's unfortunate. I do want to take a look back over this deck list. It felt so good last night, but that just didn't feel like a really good start. Maybe it was obviously just like, you know, only one game against aggro. I do like Unspeakable Horror though. I think it's a really nice card. Alright, GG. I also think you could maybe find a place for Star Shaping in the deck. Obviously the deck is more built around Nightfall, right? And so like spending 5 mana doesn't feel super great to activate by Nightfall ending, and it's so slow if you're playing against an aggro deck. Like sure, the healing is nice, but if I'm on turn 4, I do not want to be spending 5 mana banking 5 healing, right? Like they're just gonna develop so much and swing back with a swing that deals more damage than you started with. Okay. I'm actually not opposed to keeping this, only because the Sky Shadows will give us some mana, and then we'll have like an easy way to activate Aphelios. But this is pretty vulnerable to Pokestick and Vile Feast, so maybe we don't even keep it. Okay, this is fine. It's a slow start, but we're in a grindy matchup, so I'm pretty happy with this. Definitely gonna have to try to look for like a Winding Light turn. We don't have any answer to Catalyzer. That's a problem. I guess we could just bank into Lunari Priestess on turn 3. And then onto Dusk if we want to rip the random invoke. Okay, Vile Feast is nice, Vile Feast is nice. And we'll actually have the Pale Cascade, so if they play Catalyzer next turn, we Vile Feast the Catalyze, and then if we try to Vile Feast our Spider, we can Pale Cascade. Okay. Do I care? It's just an easy Nightfall activator. I'm gonna play Aphelios. They don't have anything easy way to kill him right now, so hopefully we'll get some value for him. Now this turn we have to be careful about Vhagar. How do we kill a Vhagar? I don't think we can. So do we just slam in or do we develop? I guess we should develop, put pressure on him. Or if he just rips a 6 mana Vengeance here, it's also not too bad. Okay, I like having those units that have lots of health against like the Darkness and Vile Feast and stuff. So, it's okay. There's no way he blocks. There's no way. No way he blocks that. Like, okay, I was gonna say, if he was even thinking about that. No, no, no. Okay. Do we ever preemptively Pale Cascade just get him up an extra health? And to cycle this card? I don't think so. I think we're fine. We can just rip Sunblast Bigger if he ever starts with a Vile Feast or anything. We still don't have any way to kill him, which is kind of annoying.
You dropped something. I dropped everything.
Okay, well, I was actually really looking forward to playing that card this round. We'll just start with Calibrum.
See as I see.
Hell, wait up!
Okay, we have 2 Pale Cascades in hand. Now I kind of want to use one. Like, if we can find a Diana or something. And it protects against Withering Wheel, I guess. Like, if it heals up Aphelios, that 1 extra health. Like, obviously, it's kind of like wasting value from not being able to count towards the next gun, but I don't know. I'm just not sure if I care enough. We're kind of... Like, these cards aren't really doing much for us at the moment. I think I'd rather find a champion, or like another champion, or... Oh, I actually love that card. See, this is fine. This is fine. We're pushing a lot of damage on the open attack. We might just be able to, like, drain them out soon enough. Double Undedusk is kind of awkward here. It doesn't really do much, I don't think. We'll just open with this. His Darkness is going to be huge once he starts fighting his Darkness. If he tries Withering Wheel, we can protect 2 units now. Oh, okay, that's kind of annoying. So we'll just... I think we just grant the Flight. I mean, it's sacrificing 1 damage. But it gives us the draw, which I think we're kind of desperate for. And then Pale Cascade. Okay, that's fine. Again, he kind of just spent his whole turn. Trip? Oh, what is that? Okay. What's going on here? I'm confused. Why did we just obliterate the... Oh, from our sea scare. I was like, why are all my cards getting obliterated? What card are they playing? What did we burn there? That's actually so funny. I don't even know. Sky Shadows, Sky Shadows. Okay, that's kind of funny. Man, I really don't want to even play anything here. What are we playing next turn? We need to bake some in case we ever find a Vengeance as well. Does this... I'm going to test it just for science. Does this let us create another gun?
It's just us.
It does! It just gives us a random gun. That's actually hilarious. Okay. That's kind of whatever. We finally found that Vengeance as well, by the way. Not that it matters. This Darkness is going to be massive, but...
I will shape
Oh, that's kind of annoying.
easily as clay.
Deal 5 to an enemy. Okay, our Aphelios is not getting out of this one. We did get the Gravitum nice to set up the Extali Sentinel. And I want to play around the Darkness, killing Aphelios. So we can just play the Flight. I think it's probably better to just let this Aphelios die. Oh wait, they don't even have mana. That's right. That's right. Okay. How much? We'll have 8, 9, 10, 11 mana if we pass right now. So we could burst speed open with Aphelios Gift from Eons into Winding Light. That's 9, and then have enough left over for Undedusk to activate the Winding Light again. I think we'd rather just go with the Cloven way. Would we? Probably. Cheapers, it's kind of awkward. Okay, this is fine. I'd like a very easy Nightfall proc here. Okay, that's something, but... What if we just play Unto Dusk into Winding Light? So we don't burn our Aphelios. I think that's probably more important, because if they have a way to stop us here, like a Runation, I'd rather have Aphelios. Because they can kill one thing here. And they only have one blocker.
Anything
Oh, that's kind of annoying.
with elements, even us.
The Knight's Embrace.
Well, we'll do it like this so they have to block here.
Aphelios.
My spirit is stone.
Oh, smart, okay. That's pretty good.
Steady as life and death.
Did you call me?
Okay, that's fine. They're still kind of under pressure here. Their darkness is so big, though.
We made it. Yay. But our stuff did it.
Dang. They just burnt 4 mana on a 2/3. Like, we lose a card, but I don't think it's even that important. Like, if they play another... If they play another champion, I think we're really in trouble. Well, the center would be annoying, because next speed they could probably, like, empty their whole hand mid-combat. Okay, wow, that's actually really good for us, I think. Definitely gonna grab them their life stealer. And they didn't even use their darkness. Like, that was like
Rises.
kill our 5/4 overwhelm or something, rather than playing a 3/4. I guess it's reducing the cost of your darkness.
Conflict, we grow.
I will just block that. I don't think we can stop it, right? Like, I don't know, just block. And then grab them, Priestess.
It wants us.
And we could play the fight as well. Ooh. I don't really know if we need to do these at this moment. We'll go with Trickster. It's just another way to push easy damage if we can.
Greet the night.
Together, brother. We will make death holy.
Oh, his level up animation is so cool. Are you guys enjoying this meta? Like, I'm having like a time of my life. I tell my dad about card games all the time because we play a lot of Paper Magic together, and so I'll tell him about Legends of Runeterra a lot though, but he doesn't like play on his own or anything. He doesn't like really know the game. He doesn't know any of the cards or anything. Oh, that's such a card. I think we just have to open that, right? Oh my gosh! If we run into we just lose if we run into Ruination. We have such a good attack here.
The Knight's Embrace.
Oh, that's so tempting though. Okay, but anyways, and so I'll tell him about Legends of Runeterra all the time and like how I've been enjoying the game. And so I was telling him like during that Kaisa patch, it was so bad for me. I had like a one deck with a over 50% win rate,
Go away.
but now I have like 6 different decks with like 60+% win rate. It's like it's so crazy how easily it like flipped in just like a short amount of time. Obviously, part of it's because everybody's like playing like junk decks when the new patch drops and everything. But I'm having so much fun with these decks. Whoa, okay. It's good that they have to dig, but they still have so much mana left over. Nice, let's go. That was a good game. That was a really long one. We're only on like, hold on 1 second. Let me enter. We just finished the 4th game, and the stream's been going for 40 minutes. 10-minute game seems a lot longer than usual.
And we will find.
Oh yeah, so I was like just telling my dad, right? Like I'm like, oh, I love these decks so much. I've been having so much fun. Blah blah blah. It's so funny. Okay, Kaisa action. Pretty good hand. I don't think we need Vile Feast or Pale Cascade, but I really like Duskbringer into Sky Shadows. We haven't found Diana much at all. She kind of came in too late that one game.
Night flowers.
She's probably our best way to kill Akshan.
No more hiding.
I was born in Velvet. I cannot leave. Time. They need time. Save the children.
There's part of me that wants to keep our board wide so we can find a Winding Light, but I'm not particularly worried about it at the moment. Ooh, I probably just ran in the stars, right? We don't have another easy. We only have like 2 other copies of Priestess in the deck, so it might be hard to find another Celestial.
Guards unshackled.
I do like that buff that it gives her in the stars. Now, can we find a 4/4 Diana? Feels pretty good.
End of the frickin' world, huh? Let's go.
Nice. Okay. Very happy with that. Cataclysm's kind of annoying.
Chosen of the moon.
We open our hearts to her gentle light. Wasters, where you at?
Sweet. Okay. I think we're cruising. Triple Vile Feast is really awkward. Okay.
Moonlight guide me. Change is coming. Face your heretic.
We also have Sunblessed Vigor to keep our Diana alive if they have like a Sharp Side or something, or a Shapestone. So I'm feeling pretty okay at the moment. Sweet. Okay, I think that's fine for us. I wanted I wanted an excuse to use these Vile Feasts anyway, right? And that's like one of their only protection spells against Kaisa, or for Kaisa. Because now they can't have. I mean, even if they did that, they wouldn't have. Ooh, okay. All right, Vile Feast, find some use again. Next turn, we'll have enough mana to just burn one of these spells or whatever, and then just drop Winding Light, and we are way ahead.
Take the children to safety. Now.
Oh, he's kind of chunky.
I must fight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wonder if they're like just attacking because they think my Diana is just gonna pull it anyways. Okay. I don't think there's anything they can do if we just rip. You know what? I'm gonna give Diana extra health just in case. Oh, look at that.
The moon is our queen. The night, her kingdom.
I want to give Silver Action a try as well. I don't think it's particularly good, but
Guards unshackled.
yeah. I'm just gonna block here because it pushes us 5 overwhelm damage. Okay, yeah, it probably doesn't matter, but GG. All right, 3 and 2. I'm gonna play one more game because I really want, or at least one more game. Maybe I'll go longer. Well, I'm not sure yet. But I felt really good on this deck last night. I wanted to show you guys. See, Diamond 3. I'm feeling so good. I want to show you guys that this deck is legit. So we gotta finish more than just one game above 500. One of the reasons I also want to play Unspeakable Horrors, I love the random Cygnus the Moonstalkers you can generate. I love that card. I never main deck it, but it's just such a fun card. Sundisk again. Okay, can we redeem ourselves? I don't particularly enjoy that hand. Or that one. I do enjoy Aphelios. My dude, I appreciate all the support lately. I've gained 46 subscribers in the past month on YouTube. I only have like 100 total. Like, that's so crazy to me. I think we just... Hold on. Next turn we'll have 3 mana. So... Do we just... I guess we just play... We'll have 3 mana instead of 4 mana. We wouldn't even be able to play Aphelios next turn. But he'd get vulnerable anyway, so do I even want to play him? Like, next turn going Guiding Touch Aphelios feels awful. I think we just play the Flight. Nice, that is a card and a half. I don't like giving her vulnerable, but if they play anything now, it dies, hopefully. If not, we just take our damage. This is awkward. Oh yeah, we haven't activated Nightfall a single time. I guess we just pass Guiding Touch into Aphelios. Okay. This is fine. I'm not feeling super great. Our deck feels so awkward, like, in the Sundisk matchup, I feel. We're not, like, aggressive enough to burn them down. But unless we can find a Winding Light turn, we don't have the power to, like, finish them before they get their stuff going as well. I'm gonna play the Flight before they get Zera. And we just tap underneath Vengeance mana. But I don't know, I don't think that was the play. I think we'd rather start developing if we can. You know, I also want to check the stats for Sejuani Gnar. I love that deck. I played like 40 some games on it this season. Okay, I think we just swing in with the Flight. Try to keep this guy alive if we can until I Winding Light turn. Or force him to trade, right, rather than giving him the free landmark right now. Because we've got a pretty good hand at the moment. Well, how much mana do we have next turn? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 if we use Vial Feast? Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. No, I'm not. I want to make sure we have lots and lots of mana up for Vengeance. Okay, let me see if even Sejuani has enough play rate. Yeah, Gnar Sejuani only has a 48% win rate. Gangplank Sejuani has a 54% win rate. That might be a fun one to try. Okay, I really want him to die. What are the odds they can protect him? Probably pretty high. They'd have to have Rider Negation. Or Hourglass, I guess, could work too. I think we lose both our units if we do this, right? No, it just shoots the spider. Okay. Alright, let's see if they have it. I love the music on this board, by the way. Okay, so we're gonna play the Lunar Duskbringer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is gonna shoot Aphelios twice, right? He deals, so he'll kill our Aphelios. Oh, jeepers, is our Aphelios dying anyways? 3 damage to the Lunar Deathbringer, 3 damage to Aphelios? Okay. So maybe we just pass. And then we can try to develop the next turn with our Duskbringer into Aphelios. Like, see, this is what I mean. Like, I just feel like they're way more powerful than us at the moment.
Only a fool would
In this matchup specifically.
If it's made of sand, I can ride it.
Night flowers upon my blade. We will be free.
As darkness falls, the moon rises.
Yeah, okay. This one's not feeling super great. Let's scoop this one up. Man, I have never... There, like, the several decks that I feel I've, like, never been good against. Darkness and Sundusk. I do not feel like I'm very good in those matchups. Hey, Darkness. Okay. I think like this is our deck. I'm pretty confident that our deck's pretty okay for against Darkness. Nice. That's a curve. Because even if Duskbringer gets Vile Feasted, we can just use Diana to kill the spider for free. And then we'll have another Duskbringer to kill the Catalyzer. I will activate Dusk Puddle Dust. Will I? Why would I? In case they have a spider. Well, I mean, we have 2 other Duskbringers in hand, so I'm okay with this. Like, rather than saving the Dusk Puddle Dust for our Winding Light, I'm just gonna do it now.
Light I cherish, Moon Sister.
We could end round if they have Catalyzer, right? Like they don't want to play Catalyzer right now, or do we take the 4 damage? Our hand's really slow. So maybe we try to outguide them as well. Like, because right now we're just not doing much. If we play and they play Catalyzer, they get the darkness bumped up, we have to sacrifice our 1-drop, and then what are we doing? Just playing another 1-drop? Like, if we pass, it kind of like helps maybe buy us some time.
Night flowers upon my blade.
The promise of a new moon upon you, Bloom Tender.
I will use a Pale Cascade here.
Moonlight guide me.
Nice, okay. That's another one of our heavy hitters. That feels good.
Big head, big brain.
You cannot hold us down.
I do not like just Catalyzer. He's so annoying. Like the voice lines and stuff. I don't want them to play Vagar. So I'll pass, and then depending on what they do, I don't think we can go after him. I mean, that'd be the second Nightfall. Okay, so yeah, we'd be able to activate Diana and like pump her up. But we'd be able to play Priestess, I suppose. Maybe try to find Comet. Comet's pretty nice to stop them from... Okay, sweet. Okay, I'm just gonna go for the Comet now.
And fade with the morning.
Rats. Meteor Shower is pretty good still, though.
Daylight fades and dusk soothes. As the moon rises, quiet reflection begins.
I will be heard.
Another Diana. Okay.
Chin up and smile.
Sure, you got it.
Misguided.
Do I? Do I care about the 3 health? I don't think so. Let's hold that hope for
Night
whatchamacallit, Winding Light.
blade, the promise of a new moon upon you, Bloom Tender.
Aphelios isn't bad. This goes, we'll have 9 mana, so 3 mana. We'll have 6 mana left over, just enough for Vengeance.
Fate is transient.
Let's go Calibrum in case they find another Catalyzer.
The brighter my light, the stronger your shadow.
Find your path in the dark and follow no false light.
I'd really prefer them not to have champions here. Like if we could bump up Pale Cascade to get Diana enough to kill a Stealthy Roadmaker, then we're pushing for 7 damage. I mean, we need to do damage eventually, right? Like, we're not doing much at the moment. I don't know, it's never worth it. Maybe. Let's bump up... What could they have here? Like, Pokestick and Vile Feast and Withering Wail. So let's bump up the Duskbringer. That'll get our Diana strong enough to challenge anyway.
Night descends.
Hopefully we won't lose from giving them 1 turn where they can play Darkness. Because, I don't know, we need to push damage sooner rather than later, I think. I love Diana. I think her card's just so cool. I love like the +2 with +0 when you activate Nightfall and Challenge. I don't know, it just feels so clean. I love it. Just rips the mini morph. Okay. We could be developing into like a Ruination or something, so let's just pass. We're only burning 1 mana. And it helps us make sure we can comfortably keep up enough mana for a Vengeance. I definitely want to start cycling my moon weapons.
Ah, darling. Here for your measurements.
It's pretty kept right. Move towards the moon, brother.
This just saves 1 extra mana. I know it's not like ideal, but like Vengeance or whatever is just like a little bit costlier. Maybe it doesn't matter in this case, but Pokestick. Okay, sure, takes her 2-1, but that's kind of whatever.
We'll be free.
Yeah, no, I'm glad they did that. Now we don't have to worry about them reviving him.
Let us take a peek.
I think we just pass again and just use Nightfall because she gets activated or whatever. Yeah, I'll just block that.
Defiance is our way.
Makes it kind of clunky for them to have to get blockers next turn.
Chosen of the moon.
Not like they can't develop a champion really easily. We could do a lot of damage with Diana here. I don't know. I'm not feeling comfy. I'd really hope they like play in Aloof Travelers or something to try to get blockers on board. I feel like if they just pass, we're kind of in a tricky situation.
My patience wanes.
Oh, okay. We could just draw. Oh, a baby. Okay, I think that's actually really good because now we can keep up Vengeance. Obviously, like, not having Clone Way, I guess, is kind of annoying, but if they can't play, like, anything. We're pushing 10 damage here. Certainly they have to have something. Okay, maybe not. They could have stuff like Withering Wail and Vile Feast, but... just Vengeance, okay. That's fine. Double Cloven Way. It's not the best for dealing their champions, I guess. Like, it doesn't stun them at the next start, but it can... Or double Vengeance, I guess, is fine too. We can go Vengeance, and then a Cloven Way any blockers they try to develop, if they play like a champion first. And our Cloven Way stays alive through the darkness. This is close. I hate that card. Okay. I guess we just play Vengeance. Okay, what can we get off the top here? I'd like an Aphelios or something. Diana, even better. I love Diana. I don't know. She doesn't have Champ or anything, but she's just such a fun card. We can stun something, and then pull one other thing. But I don't know how much damage that is. Or I guess she just dies as well, that's fine. But we can push damage anyways, hopefully. I wasn't really thinking about that. I don't know if that really would change much of what I would have done. I suppose I could have just played Cloven Way first and then Nightfall Diana, which is probably much better, but I didn't think of that. Oopsies.
Work the fabric, minions. Work it. Hopeless, honestly.
I feel like we lose once they find a Senna. I mean, we're already kind of falling behind here. I don't know. Okay, I was just gonna say, Winding Light. We never really found our Winding Light turn. So we play Cloven Way. Next turn, hopefully we find something to get Winding Light down. It definitely hurts that he doesn't have Overwhelm himself. That's pretty brutal.
Living and the dead. Life is cyclical. Darkness ends.
Okay, I guess we get a little bit of damage here.
We
Ah,
Yay. But our stuff did it.
rats. Alright, that's probably gonna be game. I'm gonna scoop this one up. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Unfortunately, I did not get to, I feel, express the deck to its best ability, but maybe I was just high rolling last night. But yeah, it's definitely a fun deck. Let me know what you guys think, if you guys find any cards you want to mess around with. I'm not convinced that Guiding Touch is the call. I think I might cut these for Unspeakable Horror, to be honest. Guiding Touch is like really nice in the mirror in the aggro matchups, but like so is Unspeakable Horror, and Unspeakable Horror can help create some extra mid-game threats. Because I just felt like a lot of times we were just running out of gas. Like I feel like we're supposed to be good in the late game with stuff like Aphelios and Lanari Priestess, but I don't know, it just didn't really feel right. So let me know what you guys think. Even something like a Stalking Shadows might be fit somewhere. So yeah, I'll check you guys out next time.
see what deck I want to play. I might give Teokonami a try. I haven't played that one too much, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later.